Hey guys, you're watching the behind the scenes for the YouTube short film Teleport. Click here on the screen to see the full video or in the link in the description. Just a quick disclaimer that this video is just me talking to a camera. There's no real hands-on footage for behind the scenes because at the point of which I made these films, I just did not have the resources or time or contacts to get behind the scenes footage, so I do apologize. But if you do want to know a lot more information about how this film was made, then keep watching. The first thing you'll notice about this film is the narrative is slightly different to my usual films. Usually it's just, you know, clean-cut things happening and there's not a lot of huge narrative devices used, except in this film I decided that I wanted the narrative to be from my mind and me doing a voiceover. And so after I established my love for creating films regarding teleporting, I realized that I should do it in another way. And this time I kind of wanted to make it from a kid who was in college and did kind of electronics and technology development and then kind of just kind of a genius pioneer, and then made technology that could make him teleport, and also kind of hit base on what life is like when you teleport, you know. I wanted to show the consequences it can bring, the good points, and just have a bit of depth with the story. I'm now getting to a stage where I'm deciding that quantity with YouTube videos is really not what I should be looking at. I should be here to make a film to go beyond with directing and the construction of which the film was made. This video was a super fun film to make, and I had a couple of friends and a couple of old friends who helped me, and I'm very grateful for these guys, you know, willing to help. Now the teleport effect I actually kind of want to talk about because I feel it's quite interesting. It's definitely not the best and most impressive effect, I'll be the first to admit it, but I want you to know that that is a director's intention. I didn't want to go with something that's just stupidly crazily amazing, but it's just not appropriate and kind of goes over the top. I wanted to make something that's unique, different, and is also, you know, somewhat visually impressive. And that's why I kind of had a couple of stages of the way of which I constructed each teleport. First of all, I decided to use a green screen to separate the actor in the foreground from the background, and I decided to have a warp effect going on, and I actually made the outer area of the background warp into the center as the teleport was happening. I also then added a motion blur as it was happening as well, and to top it off I decided to add in a effect from Video Copilot. It was a package I purchased and I'm really grateful for it. I believe it's called the Shock Waves, and I decided to layer that on top of the effect I had, and I just thought it was a really nice touch to it. Also, one hugely exciting thing you'll notice with this video is that this is the first video I have used my GlideCam HD 2000, and it is the first shot where it's kind of that sort of tracking shot where I do the voiceover and I'm like, hey, I can teleport, that kind of thing. That was achieved by James Woodbridge. He is a superb operator when it comes to GlideCams, and I just felt like it was a really nice shot to add, you know, production value and whatnot. The only shame is that I didn't decide to add that shot with any real narrative value. Now this is the kind of thing I'm trying to do nowadays, is each shot has a meaning. We're following the motion of a character. It has meaning and it adds value to the narrative, and it's not just a shot to look cool, or a shot because you can, or a shot because you've bought a new piece of equipment. I'm not all for that. If I have to, or if it adds narrative value, I will stick a shot on a tripod. But I do think the shot looks nice, and you know, there's always room to improve. But I would say that's pretty much it for this film, and I do apologize that there's no hands-on behind the scenes footage again, except there's this one shot which I did when we was walking back from wrapping up on set, and I really like this, so I include this now. But I hope you did find out something interesting, and if you do have any more questions, please feel free to drop in the comments. Let me know if you do like these style of videos. Do you like me talking in a documentary style about how my films was made with an integration of some of the footage from the film, or do you just only and solely want to see the hands-on video footage, let me know in the comments. It really does help. I want to innovate. I don't want to do things that my audience doesn't like, so please engage, tell me what you think, and if you ever want to contact me in any other way, you can follow me on all my social media. My links will be in the description, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.